Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name is Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out what your future self would say to you. I've got 5 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the white quartz geode. Group 2 is the rose quartz. Group 3 is the white quartz. Group 4 is the amethyst. And group 5 is the green Apophylite geode. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box below. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoy this reading, and subscribe if you're new here. Leave me a comment to let me know how this resonates for you. And if you're interested in seeing an extended version of this where we're going to be channeling a message, please come and join the Spirit Fam over on Patreon. I will also leave the link to that in the description box. And you can also find my private reading information if you're interested, as well as my PayPal link if you'd like to donate to my channel. I'd be super grateful. Also, come follow me over on Instagram if you'd like to see daily written readings, and I very occasionally post channeled messages from Spirit on Twitter when Spirit feels like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in your reading. This is your reading if you chose the white quartz geode. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Personal Power. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have White Pelican, Ease, Optimism, Grace, Cooperation. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Third House, Messages. And Second House, Owning. From the Shamanic Healing Oracle, you have Healing Energy. From the Good Tarot, you have the 8 of Earth and the 7 of Water. And then from the Field Tarot, you have the Tower and the 6 of Wands, Success. Your future self would tell you that you guys have a lot of healing to do, and you guys also have a lot of confidence to be gaining. I feel like you guys need to really claim your personal power and kind of take ownership of your situation and do what it takes to change it, to fix it, to correct it. Your future self also wants to say that you guys are going to experience a very big change soon. Very, very transformative change, which is going to lead to more success for you guys. And I feel like it's going to come from you working very hard, I'm seeing, and taking responsibility and really claiming what you want. But it's going to lead to huge success, very big success. And it feels very sudden and transformative. But I'm also seeing there's some choices and decisions to make. And I feel like it's with regards to relationships for most of you guys. And you might currently have people trying to contact you who maybe you're ignoring messages from people, or not sending a message, maybe not expressing yourself to people. Maybe because of uncertainty, or maybe you're not following through on the things you want because of uncertainty. But I'm seeing it's really time for you to claim that. Your future self wants you to know that you do achieve a lot of success when you claim your confidence, when you go after what you really want. For some of you guys, you might be musicians, and your higher self wants you to really dive into that hobby, really work on that. And some of you guys, it might just be a way to relax, a way to enjoy yourself by listening to music. You might just find it improves your well-being, your state of well-being. And it might help to connect you, like listening to music might help to connect you more with your desires and what you really want. It might kind of highlight what moves you and what you find disinteresting, what you find boring. I'm also seeing your future self wants you to know that you will manage to achieve a lot in the world. I'm seeing on a material level, on a financial level. And I'm seeing also that you will manage to heal, I feel like an open kind of wound that you've had for a long time. A sense of darkness that you have in you. I'm seeing you'll manage to heal that, you'll manage to overcome that darkness. I feel like a strike of lightning to illuminate the darkness, to break something that was causing the darkness. For some of you guys, you might not really know what's causing this. If you have this like deep sense of unhappiness, I'm seeing some of you guys might not know what it is yet, but I think at some point it's going to be illuminated to you. As if by like lightning, you might get a message that illuminates something to you that helps with this healing process to kind of know what it is. I also feel like some of you guys, you might need to own up to things that you've done in the past to kind of correct things, but you might not currently be sure of what you want. And your future self wants you to figure it out, wants you to take some time. I feel like things don't have to be as hard as you think they do. It feels like things can be easier with just a better attitude, with an attitude of more calm and cooperation. And with thinking things are easier, I feel things will be easier for you guys. I feel like part of the problem is what needs to be healed. I'm seeing. I feel like once you heal it, you'll be able to achieve a lot more in the world very easily. It won't be so hard. I feel like things will be very easy for you once you've done this healing. And your future self has done the healing. Your future self is very successful, especially with regards to their finances. So your finances in the future is very, very good. I feel like you guys will own property. I do feel there's a sense of like messages maybe at present that you guys need to follow up on or maybe send. Maybe there's communication that needs to happen. I also feel like there might be things locally to you that you can explore more, that might lead to finances, that might lead to more opportunities for you. It feels like you guys might need to make a choice with regards to work, either now or in the near future. And I feel like this will lead to a change that brings you success. And you might have like an epiphany about something. I feel like your future self might have changed path with regards to work. With what you're doing currently, I feel like you might change it. But I feel like it will be something easier for you, something that you're more passionate about, something that's kind of straightforward for you, that you feel happier about doing. I also feel like it's time to commit to something. Your future self would like you to commit, and in order for you to do that, I feel like you do need to kind of go into your desires and figure out what you want. There's a sense of uncertainty and confusion, which I think is going to go away at some point. But I feel like if you don't decide and if you don't commit to something, things will be more dramatic than they need to be. It feels like it can be easier for you is what I'm feeling. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that, guys. Please do head over to my Patreon if you'd like to see the channeled message that I'm going to do next. And I would really like to see you over there. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here and check out the information in the description box for Patreon, personal readings, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the rose quartz. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Intimacy. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have Orange-Bellied Parrot, Radiance, Expression, Communication, Acceleration. And Salmon, Faith, Determination, Independence, Change. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Water Element, Sensing. From the Shamanic Healing Oracle, you have Self-Love Reversed and Discernment. From the Good Tarot, you have the Page of Air and the Eight of Water Reversed. And from the Field Tarot, you have Beginnings, which is the Fool, and Justice. I'm seeing some of you guys, you might have left a relationship that was good still, or left a situation that was good still. And for some of you guys, I'm seeing it might be the opposite. You might be refusing to leave a situation, maybe due to a lack of self-love. But in any case, I am seeing that you guys, your future self would want you to have more love for yourself. Your future self wants you to be more loving towards yourself, but also I feel like other people. I feel like it's time for you to find some really good emotional connections with other people, some really amazing bonds. Maybe some new ones for some of you guys, if you're really single. But yeah, for some of you guys, I feel like you might be in an unhealthy relationship currently, potentially that you're stuck in. And then for some of you guys, I feel like you might have left a relationship that maybe you're still wanting to go back to the other person. And you might be kind of feeling that you shouldn't leave, maybe, or feeling like you should leave if you should leave. But either way, I feel like you need to listen to your intuition. And I'm feeling like self-love will help you to trust yourself more and to trust your own judgment more. It feels like you do have good judgment, but I feel like you might doubt yourself sometimes. Or like overthink, second guess. I also feel like it is time to reach out to people if you do love somebody, if you do want to connect with somebody on a more intimate level. I feel like it's time to take a chance. It's time to kind of take a leap of faith on life. It feels like your future self wants you to take risks with things like that more, to be more open to life. And I feel like your intelligence, your discernment will really help you with that. It feels like you'll be fine. You'll be able to know who's good and who's bad as long as you work on yourself, work on your self-love. But I feel like you guys will be able to ask the right questions with people and know when to leave once you kind of heal your own self-esteem issues, I want to say. And I feel like for you guys, your future self would like you to express yourself in the way you dress more. It might be time for a makeover. It might be time to just be more confident with the way you express yourself. It feels like things can be moved forwards quicker than you think, with action on your part, to create more of the results that you'd like in your future. I feel like if you do take a leap at this time, it will pay off for you. And I feel like for some of you guys, it's time to kind of take a leap towards the future and walk away from the past, and you might find it difficult. You might be currently finding it really difficult to walk away. And then, yeah, like I said, some of you guys, you might have walked away from something that you shouldn't have. But it does feel like you know deep down. It feels like you've been thinking about this a lot. But I do feel like there is like relationships out there for you. There is something really good out there for you. And you just need to be open to taking a chance on it and kind of feel people out and ask the right questions. And I feel like asking the right questions of yourself as well. It feels like your mind will really help you to figure out the new beginning, to figure out who you can trust, who you can open up to, who you can be intimate with. But it strongly feels like it is time for more intimacy, more love, more connection with people. And I'm seeing that more authentic self-expression will help you with that. But I do feel like before you can take a leap and really be confident out there, it feels like you do need to give yourself a little self-esteem boost, a little bit of love, so that you feel really confident and ready to go out there and take the world. This lady on the Fool card is naked, so I feel like you need to be comfortable with your body more, but also dressing in a way that kind of reflects who you are more to enable you to connect more with the right people. And I'm seeing communicating is very important. Your communication and the way you communicate, I feel like being tuned into other people's feelings, being sensitive to the moment, to what the moment calls for, to having very good judgment, that's all very important right now. But I do feel like things are going to speed up for you very quickly. And I feel like your confidence and your willingness to create this new beginning are the reason for that. I feel like things from the past that have been really affecting you, you're going to kind of heal from that, and it's going to help you again to give you more self-love. And your future self wants you just to be more confident in expressing yourself and being open and going out there as you are and connecting with other people and being unafraid. And yeah, being more tuned in to who other people are and whether they're right for you or not, to be able to discern that more. I think your future self is very good at that. And your future self is very comfortable in their own skin, very comfortable as they are. You in the future is very, very sure of yourself. And I feel like right now that might be something that you need to develop to get from where you are now to where you are, where I'm seeing you talking to you from. But I really hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you did, please head over to Patreon to see the channeled message. It feels like Spirit's really excited to come through for this one. You can find the information of that in the description box, as well as my personal readings and PayPal if you feel like donating to my channel. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below and leave me a comment to let me know how this resonated for you. Subscribe if you're new here, I make a lot of content like this. And check out the information in the description box for personal readings, Patreon, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the rough white quartz. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Truth. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have Crayfish, Protection, Perseverance, Vulnerability, Regeneration. From the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have North Node, Life's Purpose. From the Shamanic Healing Oracle, you have Integration. From the Good Tarot, you have the Three of Fire and the Moon. And then from the Field Tarot, you have the Ten of Cups, Harmony. And the Ten of Discs, Establishment. Wow. Well, yeah, I'm seeing your future self is very happy. Your future self is living out your life's purpose, and that is what they're encouraging you to do now. They would like you to integrate more of your purpose into your reality and be more honest with yourself about what it is that you truly want, what it is that would truly make you happy in the future. And I feel like what you're going to be doing in the future will bring you a sense of security. And I feel like financially, but also in terms of the environment that you'll be in, I feel like it will be very happy for you. I feel like the community that you'll be a part of will be one that you'll really fit into, that you'll feel really at home with. The people around you will feel like the right people. And it feels like currently you maybe don't have the right people around you and your environment maybe not right now. And I'm seeing that might be in part because you maybe haven't been acting in a way that was true to you. You might have been forcing certain parts of yourself away from the light, hiding certain parts of yourself, and you might have been hiding the best parts. And I feel like you might still need to kind of protect yourself from other people right now while you figure out your new direction and your purpose, while you connect with this sense of what you most want for your future, and it feels like it's very much coming to you from your intuition. It feels like you're guiding yourself forwards, and your higher self is currently guiding you forwards. I feel like your future self is trying to speak to you through your dreams currently. It feels very important. I feel like your future self is really trying to guide you forwards and trying to show you who you are and what you really want, what is going to make you happy. And I feel like through that you're finding your purpose, you're finding what you're meant to be doing, what you will be the most happy doing. And I'm seeing you will be very, very, very happy. And it feels like the changes you're making at the moment, I feel like reflection work that you're doing, the healing work, the work that you're doing to integrate your shadow side into your reality, integrate all the parts of your personality into what you're doing. It feels like that is really going to pay off for you. But yeah, it does feel like right now you do need to be kind of safe and protected while you're doing this work and while you're figuring it out. But it feels like time to kind of come out soon, time to move, time to go on a journey. And you might be guided to move, you might be guided to change your environment, to change things quite significantly. You might change your plans. You might come up with a plan and just feel very strongly like you need to do it. But it strongly feels like you are being guided in your dreams. Your higher self, your future self, your subconscious, they're all trying to point you in the right direction already. And you're leading yourself towards fulfillment, towards being very established in the world, towards finding your place in the world. But I'm seeing that currently it's quite difficult for you because you are having to be very honest with yourself. You are having to kind of confront things about yourself while also kind of protecting yourself when in public. I'm seeing some of you guys, you might kind of go home and take a mask off and then have to put the mask back on to go into public, like into your current routine. It feels like what you're currently doing is not your life's purpose, maybe, for some of you. Or maybe at least in part, there might be certain parts that are, that's allowing you to kind of be yourself, but then you might sometimes have to put your mask back on for certain things. And I feel like what you're leading yourself towards is an environment, a place, a routine where you don't have to do that anymore, where you can leave this mask behind forever and just be happy in the situations and the people that you have. And I do feel like what you're doing currently is kind of creating a lot of changes that are radiating outwards to create more stability. And it might seem fragile right now, but once you get to where this future self that is speaking now is, I feel like you won't have the same worries that you have anymore. You won't have the feelings of insecurity, either materially or within yourself, emotionally. So really amazing reading. I'm really looking forward to doing the channeling. It feels like Spirit's excited to come through. So please do join me over on Patreon if you'd like to see that. The link will be in the description box. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below if you like this reading, and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonated for you. If you're interested in personal readings, please check out the information in the description box, as well as Patreon and PayPal if you'd like to donate. Subscribe if you're new here, and follow me over on Instagram to see daily written readings. The link again will be in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Amethyst. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Unconditional Love, and Source. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle, you have Crow, Communication, Transformation, Story, Universal Law. And then from the Black Moon Astrology cards, you have Air Element, Communicating. And from the Shamanic Healing Oracle, you have Duality. From the good tarot, you have the King of Fire and the Queen of Water. And then from the Field Tarot, you have the Star and the Lovers. I'm seeing for you guys that what your future self would like you to know is that things are not as black and white as they might seem right now. And I feel like there's some very important communication to have, maybe with someone in particular. I'm seeing you might have your back turned to somebody who is kind of like maybe your partner or someone who's a source of love to you. Somebody who's very similar to you. Somebody who understands you. And I feel like this person does have unconditional love for you, and I feel like they would like to communicate with you. But you might both have your backs turned to each other right now. But I'm seeing it's important to have a lot of hope and faith for this situation. Whether it be a specific person or just in general, manifesting more love and communication with people, more friendship maybe. Maybe a child for some of you guys, you might be wanting to get pregnant. But it's very important to pray and manifest and stay very positive about it and keep your thoughts focused on what you want, as well as actually taking action to try and create it by communicating with people who you maybe need to communicate. And I'm also seeing there might be a need to get some truth or information out. With regards to communication being here twice and transformation, the word transformation, I feel like the right kind of communication can really transform situations. And there might be subtlety, there might be nuance in the situation. There might be a need to take the good with the bad in situations I'm seeing. It feels like your future self is very able to kind of stay positive despite the fact that sometimes there are kind of negative elements within a situation, as well as good elements. It feels like your future self is more able to go with that and stay positive anyway. But yeah, I do feel like there's someone you're not seeing right now who's a source of love. It might be like a future partner that you have who hasn't come in yet. Or it could be someone from the past who you've kind of walked away from right now, but maybe they come back in the future, I'm seeing. I feel like it's very important for you guys to tune into your heart and what your heart wants. And ask for that, really ask for that from spirit, ask for that from source. And allow people to take care of you. I feel like allow the people who do love you to take care of you, to communicate with you. It feels very important to have honest communication about the good and the bad things. And to know that things are in alignment with how they should be. And I feel like you may need to use the law of attraction more in your favor right now, guys. You may have kind of given up on things that you want. Or it could be that you're letting maybe the few kind of negative things in the situation disturb your happiness. But it feels like in the future you're more able to cope with small sources of darkness and stay focused on the light. And stay focused on sources of love. I do feel like tuning into your heart will be very powerful for you. I feel like your future self has a really amazing relationship and a really amazing connection with their heart and with what they want. They're very determined towards what they want and very able to, I feel like, express their needs to people and be honest with people about both good and bad things. Because they have faith, they have hope that things will stay, they have hope that other people will have unconditional love, that if they do maybe, like if you do something maybe not so good, it's important to be honest with the people that do love you unconditionally. Because they will accept you, I'm seeing. And likewise, I feel like if someone who you love unconditionally has done maybe some things that hurt you, it might be important to still communicate and forgive them, and maybe try and find ways to take the good with the bad kind of thing. I also feel like there's a need to blend your emotion with your passion. Right now, your future self is very good at blending things, blending opposites. And I feel like, yeah, it's like a fire and water combination where you're very passionate and also tuned in and sensitive. There might be a need for more cooperation within relationships, I'm seeing, to make more positive change for the future. But I really hope you enjoyed that. I'm really looking forward to channeling for this one, so please join me over on Patreon if you'd like to see that. The information for that will be in the description box below. You can also find my personal reading information as well as my PayPal for donations. I'd be super grateful. Subscribe if you're new here, and please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. Leave a comment to let me know how this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the green Apophylite Geode. Let's see what cards you have. From the Sacred Power reading cards you have Community. From the Secret Language of Animals Oracle you have Stick Insect, Stillness, Awareness, Discernment, Composure. From the Burnt Moon Astrology cards you have Aquarius, I Know. From the Shamanic Healing Oracle you have Reunion of Souls. From the Good Tarot you have the Fool reversed. And the Five of Air. And then from the Field Tarot you have the Empress. And the Prince of Cups, Introspection. It feels like your future self would like to tell you to, first of all, to connect more with other people around you. It feels like you might need more of a community around you. You might need more of a sense of being one with others, is what I'm feeling. You might have been really alone for quite some time, and I feel like you might need a new friendship group around you. You might need some new friends. You might need to get away from some people who've been quite toxic and negative. And in the meantime, you might need some more time alone until you find the right kind of community. But I feel like once you meet the right people, you'll know, you'll feel it, you'll feel a sense of, community, like you're meant to be with them. Like they understand you, and like you can be safe around them, like you can be yourself. It feels like currently there's a need to be still and kind of protected from the world. And you guys might be trying to kind of make a kind of fresh start, have a big new beginning, maybe take a kind of risk, and it might not really work right now. It might be time to rest and just be still and have people who care about you and love you around you. There might be somebody who can protect you while you take this time of stillness, I'm seeing. There might be somebody who can be there with you. Maybe a soulmate, a very important person within your community. But yeah, it feels like time to be more with people, but also you might need to kind of blend in and protect yourself until you find the right people to be with. It feels like currently it might not be the right environment for you to be putting yourself out there, is what I'm seeing. It might be quite an unhealthy environment. You might need more positive people around you before you can start putting yourself out there. But I'm seeing that your future self has a protective community around them. Your future self is very comfortable alone and with others. Your future self has freed themselves from negative people. I feel like immature people. I feel like the people from your past and your childhood. And you reunited, in the future you've reunited with friends who are more beneficial for you. But it does feel like you don't have to push yourself right now. It feels like it's not time for you to be trying too hard to make a new beginning right now. It feels like it's more time to overcome the past and try to kind of connect with other people where you can, or just take some time to meditate and be still, if that's not possible. And yeah, I'm seeing like a change of environment, and taking away the unhealthy people will allow you to be more comfortable. It does feel like your soulmate's coming in if you guys are alone. I feel not just one soulmate, but like a lot of soulmates, people who are your friends, people who are meant to be around you. And I feel like the community you create will be more peaceful and calm, less stressful. It does feel like you guys might have had quite negative people around you in the past. And I do feel like there's big changes in the future, but it's kind of not the right moment for you right now where you are. Where you are right now, it feels like there's a lot of work to be done, inner work, while you're kind of waiting for people. And I also feel like you need to give yourself some love and develop some confidence in yourself. Nurture yourself. Take some time to find peace and stability within yourself, to be able to be calm while you're waiting, I'm seeing. To not feel in a rush to do anything. To be able to find peace in the moment more. Peace in the stillness more. But I do feel like your future self has much better people around them. And they're more in the flow of their own inner happiness and also community with other people. But yeah, it is time to rest right now. It's time to wait. It's time to be calm while you wait, and don't take any big risks. I feel at this time it's not a good time. Just be very calm and patient right now, and wait for things to develop further, I'm seeing. It feels like you are developing something right now, and it's just not time to rush forwards with it, is what I'm seeing. But I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Please join me over on Patreon if you'd like to see your channeled message. The link will be in the description box. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment below. Subscribe if you're new here, and check out the information in the description box for Patreon, personal readings, PayPal for donations, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.